Ah, hello. Welcome back. There you are. I wondered where you'd got to. It's been a long 2 weeks. Welcome. My name's Zachary. It's Kerry. Still can't get those two together. And this is another episode of this. This week, I'm going to be talking about books. Books. Yes, I'm a fully paid up member of the Bipolar Club, which means that I explore the Arctic, which is pretty impressive, especially when it's 30 degrees outside. Is it really 30 degrees? But you live in the UK. I know. We sometimes have a summer, usually for a couple of weeks, and then we go back into the dark grey clouds of Victoriana and light the gas lamps. First of all, here we are. I have an appointment with fear. Yes, I have an appointment with fear. You're excited by that, aren't you? But first of all, let's do question of the week. What do you ask Alexa when no one else is in the house? Are you willing to share that? Are you going to share that? Please put your answers in the commentary below my torso and in Latin, so no one else will be able to understand it. Yes, excuse me, Fortescue, yes, you, I'm talking to you. Could I have a slice of that regret, please? Thank you. Love. Love a bit of regret in the morning. It's so wonderful. This week, we're talking about books, but not any kind of books. Oh no, I said to you I had an appointment with fear. Well, that's because I have an appointment with fear in my fighting fantasy book. Now, of course, we didn't just have fighting fantasy books. I'm talking choose your own adventure books, aren't I? Roll the dice. Drums, please. I got a 5. Huh? What will you get? Roll your dice. What do you got? Okay, don't bother. Indiana Jones did it. Way of the Tiger did it. Lone Wolf did it. Fighting Fantasy did it. This is an old one. There were also role-playing games. I particularly remember one. It was a single-player role-playing board game called Chainsaw Warrior. I think it was produced by Games Workshop, and it was a one-player role-play game. Very unusual in those times, and I used to love it. But what am I talking about with adventure game books like this? Choose Your Own Destiny is what they were called. So part story, part game. This is a book in which you become the hero. That is the point of this. And so you kind of, it's about life. So you can use this as a pointer for life because you are the hero. First of all, you have to open up the book and you have to roll the dice in order to achieve your skill set. So you have to get, there's a chart in here somewhere. Here we are. You get your adventure sheet. There we are. You see, adventure sheet. So you have your skill set, you have your stamina, you have luck, and then you have hero points, superpowers that you learn and you gain during the game. And this is actually life because you've got to first thing you have to do in life is to acknowledge that you are in control of your destiny. It's not up to anybody else. You are the key figure in your story. You are the central character. You are the main protagonist. You are the hero. If you go through life thinking that you're a supporting player for other people's stories, then you're just like, you're just like, I don't know, Winston Zeddemore in Ghostbusters. You're not really part of it. You're kind of on the periphery. The actual fact of the matter is, and this is for your well-being, people, you are the core person. You're the driving force in your narrative. And Choose Your Own Adventure books teach us that because we have to look after our health, which will be stamina. We have to look after our luck, which would be using your intuition to make the right decision. Now, you don't know whether you've made the right decision, and there's also nothing wrong with making the wrong decision, but it's about learning along the way. Learning and being at ease with yourself, because when you have decisions to make in life, and a lot of them are pretty big decisions, it's not always just about do you have baked beans or do you have spaghetti hoops. There are more life-changing decisions that you have to make, like, I don't know, don't have either. I mean, crazy, I know. But it's about learning along the way. And when you make a decision and it doesn't turn out the way that you envisaged it in your mind, just remind yourself that you can't predict futures. Things happen just the way things happen. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong, but it does mean that you might learn something about it. I was once told by somebody, and I think I mentioned it in a video before, that you don't make the wrong decision, you learn from. There's no mistakes, there's only things you learn from. And that's what this is all about. So you've got your skill set, and that's about learning things as well. So your skill set is about you learning new things, new theories, new skills. And you want to keep yourself fit and healthy. You want to, you want to learn martial arts for discipline and self-defense. You might want to read books on different philosophies, or making money, learning trades, all that sort of stuff. You have to learn it. It doesn't just, we're not like the Matrix where we just plug ourselves in and it downloaded information. It doesn't happen in real life because we all actually are in the Matrix. So you have to be out of the Matrix in order to get the plug-in. That's the way it works. So picture yourself like this and draw yourself a little chart. I mean, I did something a little while ago when I wrote down, it was when I was in the middle of, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I was trying different things, and it was just like I was hitting a brick wall. And I'm thinking, why are these things not opening up? Why are the doors not opening up? So I wrote down all the things I was honest with myself that I was good at. Then I wrote down all the things that I liked. And lo and behold, this video came into fruition. I don't know why. But that's what I'm doing, and doing shows and all that sort of stuff. My one-man show, it came from that. It came from me thinking, no, I don't want to do these things that I'm hitting a brick wall against. I like performing. I like creating something, and then I like giving it to people, and I like to know that they've enjoyed it. And then I move on to something else. So your task for the next 2 weeks, because these videos are every 2 weeks, is to write down a list of the things that you're good at and be honest with yourself. Be honest. Honesty is the best policy. And then you'll create your own adventure sheet. And then, of course, what happens is you flick through the books and you have to make decisions, don't you? So do you choose to defeat the assassin or with your skills, or do you choose to run away? And then you turn to whatever page it is. Now, of course, I've never completed this book. Never completed it, even though I've cheated sometimes. Never completed it. There's a lesson there, isn't there? So it's life. This is about life. Life, Jim, but not as we know it. It's you get points, you get rewards, you have rewards taken away. It's the ups and downs, the wavy. And you can learn a lot about life just by thinking of yourself as the hero of your story and seeing it as a game, the game of life. I wonder who wrote that. Florence Scovel Shen. Was it really? Where did that come from? I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's go to an ad break. I wonder what made that game so successful with teenage boys back in the 80s. Yes. Don't remember much about the game, that's for sure. Remember The Fall Guy? The Fall Guy. They're remaking it with some actor. What's his name? Ryan. One of the Ryans. They're remaking it. The Fall Guy. I would jump and open the bridge on my spine, 'cause I'm the unknown stunt man and people think I'm fine. Ding bling dong bing bong bom blim bong. It starred Lee Majors, who wasn't a minor, and it was very good. Very good. And there was lots of, I don't know if they'll be reviving these particular scenes, but there were lots of scenes where Heather Locklear was in a bikini. Yes. Didn't really drive the plot forward, but there you go. Anyway, let's conclude question of the week. What do you ask Alexa to do when you're alone in the house? Well, monsieur, a lady never tells. Because it's between me and her. You see, I mean, it's between me and her. We have our own complicated relationship, and just like the current UK government, you know, I've deleted all the messages. I deleted them all. Oops, sorry, just deleted everything. Oh dear, I didn't have a party. Isn't that right, Alexa? What do you mean no? What do you mean, Flash Gordon approaching? I think she's turned mad. The machines have turned against us. Thank you. That concludes this episode. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. You can hit the like button and the subscribe button, and give me a thumbs up. I mean, it's always nice to get a, you know. Also, don't forget, I have a show coming up, one-man show called Truth, Love and Madness. I'm performing in Tunbridge in Kent. I'm performing in Tunbridge Wells in Kent. And I'm performing in King's Cross in London at the Camden Fringe. And it's going well, isn't it? Oh, no, stop nodding your head. No, don't worry, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. That's where the madness lies. And also, I have a podcast. We're taking a brief hiatus, Mark and myself, but you can catch up on all our old episodes. Just go to your favoured platform and type in Mark and Zach, the Outsiders podcast show, and you'll find us. And then we'll be starting a new series in a few weeks' time. Next time on this video, I will be looking at the view from above, which is a very stoic way of looking at life. View from above, like the bird's eye view, not the people that make fish fingers. That is something else. Goodbye, and good luck to you all. This show will lead to truth, love, and madness. This concludes our broadcast day. Click.